back on my feet. I'm fighting every minute till the weekend, so I can live it up and do it all again and again. Friday we go dive, Saturday we ride, Sunday party and let's call it a perfect weekend. Friday we go dive, Saturday we ride, Sunday party and let's call it a perfect weekend. Wednesday, and I can't wait to get away. I'm counting down the minutes till it's Thursday. I'm holding on for one more day. I'm fighting every minute till the weekend, so I can live it up and do it all again and again. Friday we go dive, Saturday we ride, Sunday party and let's call it a perfect weekend. Friday we go dive, Saturday we ride, Sunday party and let's call it a perfect weekend. Friday we go dive, Saturday we ride, Sunday party and let's call it a perfect weekend. Friday we go dive, Saturday we ride, Sunday party and let's call it a perfect weekend. The perfect weekend. The perfect weekend. Let's call it a perfect weekend.
Wow, guys, welcome to our fundraiser, guys. We are going to be raising funds. I got Alexa saying hello, everyone. All right, so it is Mother's Day, but we are holding an event for two mothers, as a matter of fact. A lot of things happening in their lives, and we are here to try to raise some funds and get things back on track. Alexa says happy Mother's Day to everyone. And wow, what'd you guys think about that video? So much has changed since that video was originally created. So as we were seeing all of the old shows, Lovely says, hello, everyone. All right, so many videos have changed since we've seen that, and so many lineups have changed, but I'm sure we'll be getting a new video for that beautiful show, because that will be returning here soon, guys, so get ready for that. Journey and Friends will be happening. I do believe we're going to start that back up in July, and we'll give you guys more details on that once we have them. If you guys are in here for the first time, how we do things here, guys, go ahead and post your questions in the chat, and we will try to get to as many of those as possible. But we do have some rules when it comes to a general read. If you'd like something general, go over to mypsychicconnection.com, where you can get 3 free minutes and a chance to get a reading with anybody. General reads can take us in many different directions, and sometimes some of that dirty laundry you don't want to air out. So, best to be safe, check it out on mypsychicconnection.com. All right, so when it comes to legal and medical, let's make sure we're talking to legal and medical professionals. We are in multiple countries. We are on iHeartRadio. We are everywhere. Guys, we're on 196 platforms. Now, there are only a couple that you guys can ask questions from, like Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and X. I always want to call it Twitter, but it's no longer called Twitter. It is X. So, guys, you guys can go to those areas and ask your questions. Now, if you guys ask a question, we're going to try to do our best. They do not go, everybody's like, oh, I'm number 4. Don't put a number on yourself. Again, we have multiple people asking questions in different locations. We are checking them as they come through, and that's how we're going to get to them. Now, if you are a donator, you guys will get the opportunity to jump the line And if you're getting a quick read, you will have to ask for the psychic of your choice. Now, I've got 4 of my friends joining me here tonight to help raise funds for this family and get them back on their feet. Times happen, things happen, and this family means a lot to me, and I would like to see them get things back under control. Not that they're not doing a bad job dealing with all the pressures that they have, but I definitely want to make sure that they can breathe, because this does affect 5 beautiful children, 6 beautiful children, and I definitely don't want to see them suffer either. So if you have it within you to help us out, guys, you know how to click the donation link to get a read, and all those proceeds will be going to the family in need. You guys know how I do. We do this quite often. We do tons of fundraisers, and we're doing it today on Mother's Day to help out 2 moms and their children. So, guys, without further ado, let's start bringing some people on. What do you guys think about that? All right. So, here we go. Bringing them all in at once. Boom! Woo! We've got Grace, Squirrel, and Bunny, and of course myself, Journey Ryan, guys. We are going to be having a great time with you and having some fun. So, guys, make sure that if you guys can donate, please help us out by helping them out. All the proceeds will be going to the family. So, guys, happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Almost said it
And
now.
happy Fundraiser Day.
Yay! We get to raise
Happy Fundraiser Day.
So, could you see the retro? We're going to call it retro now, so it's only been it's been a year since we've played that video. But the video, like all the things that were there and all the things that have changed. Lovely saying hello, all my faves. Beautiful. All right. So, guys, help us out again by helping them out. And we're going to try to raise as much funds as we can in these few hours that we're going to be here. And, guys, let's share the love, because we all love it. Let's see if anybody can get little family hearts.
I can't.
Little red hearts.
Oh my god!
Redbird's always able to get on the go.
To make
Right?
Red and Cassidy. Yeah, Redbird and Cassidy.
I'm not cool.
Yeah, I've seen them. They do that. Yeah, we're not cool. We don't. We're too psychic for that, guys. We can see it with our minds.
we have nerd badges, so it doesn't work for us.
Exactly.
We need computers, so it can't work for us.
Lovely says that's my magic.
Oh my gosh.
Alexa says, so good to see your lovely faces. Guys, do know that we are going to have an emoji contest rolling. So let's see those emojis going out. Let's see you guys sharing us out far and wide. Give us some thumbs up. Give us some hearts. Guys, click that beautiful heart on our YouTube channel and on our Facebook channel. We do appreciate everything. And if you're on X or Twitch, guys, give us some love on there as well. We do appreciate it. I know that we got viewers from all over the place. Guys, we are going to be going down the list here as best we can. We're going to go starting off with Kay, then we're going to hit Squirrel, then we're going to get to Funny, and then, of course, Journey. So that's going to be our lineup. And if you guys do a mini, a medium, or a mega, you're going to get 4 psychics on that same question. So, guys, make sure if you were ever going to donate, today's one of those days where you would want a mini, a medium, or a mega. So, but if you do a quick read, just say Kay, Journey, Bunny, Squirrel. We're all here. And we're all ready to rock and roll. So, guys, share us out far and wide as we can. We're going to try to get to as many places as we possibly can. Let's see those questions rolling in. We've got tons of people coming in, giving us emojis. We appreciate that. That shows that you guys love us and care about us, and we love seeing all that. So if you have a question, be sure to post your question in the chat. We're going to try to get to it as much as possible. So, has anybody seen all the northern lights that have been going on? The massive storm that came through provided most of the U.S. with northern lights.
Yeah.
I was salty. I didn't get to see nothing.
Nothing.
That's what
nothing.
happens when you live in the city.
It
The
is
city will drown it out.
Yeah. There was some lights happening Some people got some really beautiful pictures. See, I was kind of afraid of it. I ain't gonna hold you because listen, there's too many cosmic events, and my body is like, we're good. Let's stay inside.
It's here.
Make events, but go, do a little shimmy shake in the aurora lights. It'll be a good time.
The good one's the normal.
It looked like it snowed.
Where?
It's been nothing but clouds here.
Ooh.
Hail. Quarter-sized
They
hail.
said, yeah, in Texas, there was a guy with one that was the size, the hail was the size of his palm.
I also took a picture of Paul's parking lot when he went to work. It was crazy.
So y'all keep that down there. I don't want
Lexi says, oh my God, why didn't I get notified for this? All my faves here. I can't believe I'm almost missed it. Oh, you didn't miss it. You're here.
You're here right on time.
Right? We just got up.
We haven't even got to the questions yet. Guys, make sure if you're posting your questions, put them in the chat. We are waiting, loving, and willing to answer all your guys' questions. So we're going to be jumping to these questions here in just a moment. As we did get it, Lexi says, sending love to you all. I love your crown squirrel. All right.
I wanted Jay to have a butterfly.
Hello, everyone. So excited to be here. Well, hello, Brooke. All right. We got Jean. Happy Sunday, fun day / Monday, everyone.
It is Monday in some places.
We got mothers in here. We've got sisters in here. We've got grandmothers in here. We've got so many people who come here, share the love with us. We are so happy that we get to connect with you guys, and you guys let us into your lives and give us a chance to help look at things, to help provide you guys with answers. It does mean a lot to us, and I'm so excited that we get the opportunity to do this with each and every one of you. So we do appreciate everyone and all the love that you guys send. And guys, we've got some great things going on. Remember, if you do a quick read, make sure you say the reader that you would like. If you guys are doing a medium, a mini, a medium, or a mega, you guys will get all 4 of us. So if there were ever a day to get one of the 3 M's, today's that day. Today's that day. And
Yeah.
so hello, everyone. What a beautiful group tonight. Yes, Adrian. Sorry. It was there, and then it well, dyslexic. I got this.
You know what?
All right.
Rock it out.
My husband keeps telling me I'm OCD, and it's pissing me off. At least they could have put it as CDO so it would be in alphabetical freaking order.
Oh my God, Matthew, I've never seen the potato. Matthew has put the potato emoji. That's the first time on this show that I've seen a potato emoji. I love it. I love it, Matthew. That is great.
Yes.
And Lovely says, oh my God, I love it. I love it here. All beautiful energies and sweet. Absolutely. We are here. We want to make sure that we're sharing the love. But guys, we've got some great stuff going on. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take our first question. We got our first donation.
Woo-hoo. Got money ringing. Thank you, Kristen, so much for your donation. Kristen says, my question is, I have a new love in my life, and I want to see what you all pick up on as far as him and I as a couple. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. All right, so one thing is, it seems like it almost feels like a recovery love. It seems like there's this person is either healing some old wounds or some past pains that she may have had in a different kind of way. It doesn't seem like they're overly trying to pressure you, but there's this sentiment here, this Knight of Cups, where I feel like there's a sense of empathy that this person may have. So they're giving you, it feels like not what your past partner may have been able to provide in a sense of that level of comfort, but in a different kind of way, if that makes sense. Like, it almost feels softer. It is a very empathetic, nurturing type of energy. Curious on what his zodiac is. Kristen says, yeah, he's been so healing for me. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So, yeah, this person's going to help you to transition through those tough times. Here's what I want to say to you, honey. Be patient with yourself, because I feel this is a bit of a journey for you. We're all going to touch on several different things, but what I feel compelled to put on you, she said, he's a Scorpio. That makes sense. Okay. What I want to tell you here is for you to be mindful of your journey. There's going to be a part of you that I feel is nervous or afraid to truly dive in, or maybe even to trust in a situation in full. There's like a fear of loss you carry with you. Be very open about that with your partner. If you hide things from them, if you don't speak on these things, it'll breed this certain level of, it almost feels like confusion, and that can cause them to get a little bit angsty, and you may start to feel as though they're not quite being the same person they were when you first met. But it's not that, they're just not understanding you. You literally need to be specific with this person. Let them know what it is you need. Kristen said, I just told him that last night. Oh my God. Yeah, and it's okay. Continue to do that. Continue to have these very layered conversations, because this is a process. A lot of times people get in the relationships and we have this, mental timeline, because this is what, society teaches us. But no, honey, go on the timeline that feels comfortable for you and your new partner. And I feel like, this is going to be kind of a slow and steady process, but I feel like it has to be. There is so much energy here where I feel it feels soothing. Kristen says we have deep conversations often on both of our ends, which is good. Yeah, that's good. Okay, this is a calming, healing, nurturing relationship that I'm gathering. I also want to point out my red flags as well. Okay. Be mindful of the codependency you guys may have on each other. Okay. Because that at times can get the best of you guys as well, too. You both are very layered and complicated people. You guys both have different layers of pain and history. And I think there's certain ways where you guys can trauma bond, but I also feel like in that same sense, there's certain things here that can get misconstrued. So I want you to have patience, the both of you. And to continue to have those deep conversations, to continue to have those talking points that you want to have, so that you guys can really get to know each other inside and out. I do feel a lot of genuineness here in this relationship. I love the fact that not only did my 10 of Cups come out, but my 10 of Pentacles came out here too. So a lot of longevity I see that has the potential here. But it's also growth in a different kind of way, emotionally, in ways that you never thought you may have been able to love in this certain type of way. Again, you will be. And then there's also this foundation that I feel like you haven't had in a long time. That seems like it'll be rebuilding. So this is something for you and your partner that you guys will kind of be balancing out over the time and over the years. But my love, I see this as a very positive relationship, but I also, like I said, I want to remind you to be patient throughout this. Kristen says, yes, he brings out so much in me I never knew I had. And you do that with him as well. Okay. This is on both. You guys are equally yoked here. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and pass it on over to Squirrel. We can't hear you, Lovey.
I really hate that mute button. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Kay. And thank you, Kristen, for your donation. It's going toward a wonderful cause tonight. Can I see that question one more time? So my question is, I have a new love in my life, and I want to see what you all pick up on as far as he and I are as a couple. All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, wow. Oh, there's some sparks going on. There's a lot of passion here. A lot of passion. I do feel like it wasn't a fast growth. Like you didn't even notice him for a long time, and you were a little bit standoffish at him. But something in the very recent future past past is backward, y'all. Really sparked an energy between the two of you that kind of blew up and took your breath away. It's beautiful. And it pulled you out. And she says, very much so. It pulled you out of a nostalgia of things, wanting things to be the way they used to be and not being able to move forward. I feel like you were in a sense of hopelessness, and that you finally gotten a breath of fresh air, that ability to say, open your eyes and say, I'm allowed to live. I'm allowed to love. For some reason, people have convinced you that you weren't allowed to love. And it turned around on a dime. He went and you went to each other from being somebody that you'd maybe say hello to, acquaintances, to wow, this is really deep. This is really thick. As far as he is concerned, I love this couple. I've got the Queen of Wands coupled with the King of Cups. And you had just told Kay that he's a Scorpio. So this man, Scorpios, they don't like to show that they have. She says, yes, this is so accurate. Thank you. Scorpios don't really show their feelings a lot, but that's like still water runs deep. That's a Scorpio saying. That's all about Scorpio. And this man is not still water for you. Do you see how that ocean is just churning around him? But it almost feels like there's a disruption. Not like he's so overwhelmed with what he feels for you that he's almost afraid. And if you feel him pulling back, if you feel him blocking off, it's because he's got to process this. He's still water, and you've got his everything. Just his heart just skips a beat when you walk in the room. And that's because you want hot mama to him, but your heart skips that beat too. You feel though that you're going against your intuition, like you're doing something wrong, and you are not. It is time for you. As Kay said, timing is different for everybody. You don't have to feel guilty. You don't have to feel like you're losing anything. It's all right. She said, I love this. This is so amazing. Thank you. It is all right for you to love him. As a couple, a lot of people are going to tell you fire and water don't mix. And I know you're not a Sagittarius or a Leo or an Aries, but that passion and that depth of emotion, it's not just lust. It is not just lust. This is love. And you put lust and love together, fireworks, okay? Beautiful thing. Stick with it. Don't pull away. And if he gets quiet, don't think he's pulling away. He's just processing the overwhelming amount of love he is feeling for you. And Kristen, this is magic. This will be a magical, lasting relationship. You've got to work together. You've got to work together. You've got to have those conversations Kay talked about. But the two of you together have all the tools to make this last and to make it really and truly beautiful, amazing. All right, I'm going to pass you on to Bunny.
Hi there. So, thank you so much for your beautiful question. So you wanted to look into this relationship dynamic. And quite frankly, I mean, if we're looking at long-term potential here, you guys got it. Like Squirrel said, this is a long-lasting relationship in the making, but I do see some hiccups that can kind of happen. It's almost like Christian says, thank you, sweet Squirrel and Kay. I love y'all. Aw, I'm sure they are saying thank you both so much, or thank you so much. But in terms of the love relationship that's going on here, I do feel you're dealing with someone who may take a lot of time to internalize a lot of their feelings. This isn't a bad thing. This is someone who is more internal and more methodical with their thoughts. This is kind of typical Scorpio energy. They're more balanced out in how they want to approach things. And that gives them a lot of time to literally overthink about things, especially in regards to this relationship where you both are kind of in this magnetic attraction space that you have here. So you're dealing with someone who is very extremely reflective. And while not a bad thing, this can be something that does hinder them within the relationship. And it's almost like you have to remember to allow them that space to be like, okay, they might be kind of frizzled out for a little bit because of the connection, but allow them to bring themselves back to you. Because of the way this is such a magnetic connection, the more they may seem like they're fizzling out, they will come back to you. And it's a temporary fizzle. It is a short circuiting, if we like to call it that. It's like if you touch a hot pan with some water and it goes, psst, that's what it's like. Sometimes he may short circuit in terms of how overwhelmed he may feel. Christian said he is very reflected. He is a very internal person. And with an internal person, they may come off a little bit more introverted with their feelings. And you just got to remember the emotional expression you're going to get from him may not always feel consistent. And it's because they're so internal and because they're so logical and because they overthink a lot of what's going on between you and him. And it's, again, not a bad thing because there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of fantasy fulfillment, I feel like, is here because this is one of those I didn't know what love is until I found it with you relationships. And that's a beautiful thing. But there has to be this moment of allowing each other to breathe for a second. Think of this relationship kind of like a lung in a weird way. You breathe, it expands, and then you exhale, it closes in on each other. That's kind of how you want to see this. There's an ebb and flow that you're going to want to find with this dynamic here. And it's definitely doable. This is going to just take a little bit more of a growth and learning process about each other. But the way that you two can build this symbiotic, almost lung-like breathing together, Christian says, yes, I love that description. I'm so glad you do. I'm so glad you do. But because of this almost symbiotic breathing, I need you to kind of pull in and then pull out. This is kind of how you want to look at the dynamic of the relationship that you have to maintain. And it's not like a permanent maintaining because eventually you two begin to beat as one. But for now, you two have to kind of look at each other kind of like, you're in, you're out, you're in, you ebb and you flow, and you ebb and you flow. And when you think about it, that's a more beautiful way to interpret a relationship, honestly. This relationship has a lot of legs, and I think you both are moving in the right direction. Just allow each other that space to breathe and then come in close, and then space to breathe and come in close. Because if you it's like if you bombard him lovingly too much, he's going to go psst, like the water that hits the hot pan. He's going to fizzle out. He's going to short circuit for a minute and then he's going to come back in. So we want to avoid the short circuiting and allow him to just come together. Water signs are very interesting in how they love one another or love another. Specifically, there's a lot of giving them space. Christian said, you are the sweetest. Your reading is so pure. Oh my God, Christian, thank you. That makes me so happy. Thank you. But there's almost a very, it's almost they love at a distance, and getting close to a water sign feels like it can be a little bit scary for them a lot of the times, but then just allow them to come back. Or at least from what I've seen from water signs personally, they come in and they go out and they come in and they go out. But when they love, they do love very hard. So this is just creating a dynamic between the two of you that just feels like a breath. It feels like breath. And that's, again, a really good start to this relationship. And it looks like it's heading in a good direction. Just remember breathing room and then togetherness. And you two will have essentially a really good partnership and dynamic between the two of you for the long haul. So congratulations. This looks great. And I'm so happy for you. But now I'm going to pass you off to Journey.
All right. So, Kristen, I've been looking at the situation, and there's a lot of things that come up between not just him, but you. So there's a lot of reflection on what you're doing to yourself. So you can't put what you went through in your last relationship into this one. It is not the same relationship. It is not the same love. It is not the same feeling. This person is not going to understand, nor will they mind read. So you cannot leave them up to being a mind reader. Kay, Squirrel, Bunny, all have said communication is key. I know you want love, and I know you want it to last. But at the same time, remember, this person is not a mind reader. Know that this person is not the last person you loved, and they are not the person who's done what they've done. So you need to make sure you're starting with a new slate, because I keep seeing, she says, okay, yes, thank you for that. I want you to recognize that this is a real new relationship. And that speed, this is not a race. This is not NASCAR. This Scorpio has a tendency to latch on, and you have the tendency to feel uncomfortable. I know that certain times you want to go fast, so do they. But do know that they're watching all of your emotions. They're watching how you react to things. This is a time to let them know what you like and what you don't like, because they are watching everything. They are a water sign. They are in charge of their emotions. They know how to use their emotions. They watch your emotions. The best one at that is Cancer, but Scorpios do it too. I look at Scorpios kind of like if you took a Capricorn and a Cancer and mixed them into one, you get a Scorpio, because they have certain aspects, but they also have an outer shell, and they will block you out. But they also have a venomous side that, if you can survive the poison, the relationship can survive. But I'm not saying that's the direction in which this is going. What I'm saying is you can stop it before it goes in that direction, and make sure that you are communicating. Make sure that you're not taking your past relationship and putting it on this one. She put, laugh my ass off. Yes, that's accurate. So the thing about you is that it wasn't so much the other person, because they're watching. They're watching how you react, what you do, how you do it. These things are coming together. So I do feel like you guys are going to grow, but I know when you get upset, you expect them to understand what you're upset about. They will not, because it'll be new to them. And then their mind is going to take them in a million different directions, and none of them are the reason why you are upset. So make sure you're communicating. Communication is key here. It's a new relationship. You need to see it as new. It's not a past relationship. It's not what the past has brought to you. It is new, brand new. You are learning him. He is learning you. Allow that to happen. Another download coming in. Do not let outside influence interfere with your relationship. Do not let those people that you are around talk you out of this relationship. Do not let them give you a 10-foot wall, because I'm already hearing the small talks of like, oh, I wouldn't put up with that, or I wouldn't do. No. They are not in this relationship. They do not snore in your face. Their opinion is like an asshole. Everybody's got one. You have your own opinion. Make it for yourself. She says, thank you, thank you, thank you. Do not let those other people talk to you. Do not let them talk you out of this relationship. Don't let them tell you that you're not ready. Because I heard that numerous times. You are not ready. You are not ready. You are not ready. Yes, you are. But you have to look at it as this is new. Do not let those tell you that you aren't ready for something that you are ready for. You want love. You love love. You want to be felt as and cherished. You want those emotions, but you haven't been getting those emotions. But there's a lot of reasons why that you haven't received those emotions. You gravitated to a certain person and latched on because what you went through prior was a lot to deal with. Now that that person, you're loosening your grip on that person, and you're sharing your love with somebody else, and it is okay to do that. because the person you latched onto was someone who helped heal you. But remember, that person has their own emotions and their own energies and their own things. And I get that maybe not seeing eye to eye on that situation. Know that their influence comes from outside and that they're being affected without realizing. I see controversy that can be solved. It can all be solved. Don't let that happen to you. Don't let them take advantage of you. Don't let someone rule you. You have power too, you have feelings too, and you're allowed to express those as much as you need to. I'm telling you right now, stand on your own 2 feet. You have the capability to do it. So I'd say let's do it. I'm telling you, this is a good time for you, but also remember that this is not a relationship for everyone. This is a relationship for you. You're going to snore in this person's face. They're going to snore in your face. Not everybody else is going to be a part of that. You're going to have ups and downs. That's what relationships are about. But do things for you. Don't worry about what everybody else says. Trust me. It's a lot easier to do what feels right for you than it is to please everyone else. A partnership, the 2 of you. It's time for it. All right, Kristen, thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. Woo! All right.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's going to be snoring.
Juicy.
That communication was strong in that reading. That was something that needed to happen. It's almost like in her head, she was processing that this person should know a lot of things, and they don't. They're just learning her.
Yeah.
And you guys, when you get into a relationship, you got to teach. Squirrel! Says, thank you so much. It was absolutely beautiful. What did Squirrel say? Says, well, hi, everyone. That's so many of you. Absolutely. We are having a fundraiser. And, guys, we did get a donation from a friend of mine who doesn't want to get a reading, but definitely wanted to donate. So thank you for that.
Thank you,
Cheyenne, we appreciate you. She's a wonderful person. All right. She always tries to donate. She doesn't have to get readings on the network, but she loves to help out. Squirrel says, I wish I could lend a hand. Love y'all. Being here and helping us support the network is amazing, and we do appreciate those who can. It's not a guarantee that you're going to have to. Like, we don't do things like that. We just wish that everybody could come here and get their questions answered. That's what we're about. And so we share the love as much as we possibly can. Yes, donations do help the network, but it is not our main goal. Our main goal is in getting to as many people as possible, trying to help out as many people as possible. That's why we do these things. All right, guys, so I'm going to put it out there. I've been seeing it. If you're new walking into the group, guys, general read, safeformypsychicconnection.com. So if you want a general read, head over there. Ask a specific question, past life, things like that. That is a mediumship question. We're going to be talking to the soul. That's mediumship. And plus, for a free read, we're not going to be able to get to it. Squirrel says, haven't been around. Been getting my ass beat. Ivan Drago style by the universe. Well, the best way to get past those is coming here and talking with us. We can help walk you through so the ass beating's a little less.
Yeah.
It's
well, at least make you laugh.
Learning the Matrix. All right, guys, we're gonna keep this going. It's so wonderful, and I'm so happy that we're here and we're able to do this today. If you guys have put in a donation for a quick read, make sure you tell us which psychic you would like to read. That's Kay, Squirrel, Bunny, or Journey. All right. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and take our next question with Kay.
Alrighty, let's see who we have. We have Alexa. Hello, Alexa. Alexa says, I've really been wondering if I'll ever get married. I've never been married and just wonder if I ever will. Thank you, guys. All right, well, beautiful picture you have. I haven't been around for some time, so I'm getting to see all the new stuff. It's great. All right. So when you asked, would you get married? I got a direct answer of yes. Three of Cups comes out. In tarot, we like to say this is one of the cards that we consider a marriage card. Be just as good as seeing like a Four of Wands come out. So this is a celebration card. This is binding of two into one. So this is a definitive yes. Now, the thing is no, it's not going to be happening right away. Alexa says, thank you, love. You're so welcome. I don't see it happening right away. You do have some time before you have to get to this place, okay? But I need you to be a little bit more gentler with yourself, because here's the thing. You can't rush love. Sometimes the person you're supposed to be with right now has their own things that they have to go through, relationships that they need to see before they're able to put themselves into that position to be with you, or before the spirit even aligns them to be with you. I feel like right now, your person has some other things going on in their life. And they will come around, and they will be ready for you when it's time. But I would say again, you probably do have a couple of years before that settling down aspect actually happens. Right now, I think that you're supposed to be enjoying and living your life, doing what makes you feel fulfilled, because love comes in many different ways. You can find that all out on the Bunny Sugar Show. But love comes in so many different forms and ways, and you have to find ways to pour that into yourself as well. Right now, it may not be that time for marriage, but marriage is definitely, in your cards, my love, in your future, and keep pursuing it. Enjoy the process, because, once you're locked down, you're locked down. Trust me, I know. I've been there, done that. But thank you so much for your beautiful question, Alexa, and I hope that was able to help.
All right. Beautiful energy. All right, guys. Make sure we're sharing this out far and wide as we can. We're going to try to get to as many questions as possible. We will be having a lightning round where you guys can ask as many yes/no questions. And because this is a fundraiser, we will be going from 3 to 5 minutes of yes/no questions. And since there's so many of us, it makes it a little bit easier for us to get a couple extra questions in. So we'll be coming up soon. All right. Guys, we just got another donation for someone just sending us love, and I want to say thank you to Lexi for that.
Thank you.
Alexa says, thank you. All right, guys. Keep sending those emojis. Do remember, we have an emoji contest coming up later. So, let's keep it rolling. We're going to take our next question from Squirrel.
Hey, everybody. We got Matthew S. Matthew says, hi, Matthew. Matthew says, hey, guys, Alexa Ann sent me. Thank you, Alexa. I was wondering if I will financially be able to get back on my feet. And I have an echo. And he says, thank you. You're welcome, hon. Ooh. Wow, you have been having a tough time. Don't be afraid to ask for help, Matthew. That will help you get on your feet. I've got the 5 of coins here. And that is, don't be too proud to ask for help. The situation that you are in is so stressful that you're not able to think clearly to come through with some plans, to make positive plans or ways. And he says, yes, ma'am. There is no shame in asking for help, I promise. And you can, this even suggests that you can go to the church to help. You do not have to be a member of the church for them to help you. You just have to ask, and they will. That will get you or help move you into a position where you can start thinking clearly, because right now everything feels like it's coming at you and coming at you and coming at you. And he says it really is. And it's like you can't breathe. And when you can't breathe, you can't plan. And it looks like it just all happened at once, like you were doing fine. And all of a sudden you got hit by a what the hell? So you need to please, and I am asking you, please. He says, yes, ma'am, it's been rough. I feel that. It's like, I have to breathe. Please, please go ask for some help. Do not be too proud. We have all been there. I've been there. I have been there, and I know how hard it is to ask for help. Put in, I don't know what country you're in, but many countries have places you can go. Like America, we have food stamps and You need to be able to think to be able to, yes. Oh, honey, Matthew, mwah, I hope that helps.
Send them love, Matthew.
Lots of love for Matthew.
Matthew did say, yeah, Mama, it's been rough.
Aw.
Yeah, I felt that.
Mm.
I got
Oh,
so
I
much.
see my name. Kay.
Yeah, go for it.
Matthew says thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, Squirrel says Kay. The mystery of human existence lies not in just staying alive, but in finding something to live for. Theodore
Devosky?
Dostoevsky. Have fun saying that one.
I like how we all short-circuited at the same
I was
time.
thinking, oh, this is such a great quote.
It really was.
Squirrel says, love you, Kay.
We all had a short circuit.
I seen that.
Did
I saw
everybody's
it.
face go like mine? Like,
We were like,
But the thing about it is as soon as I saw the quote pop in the chat, I looked because it said K. I looked towards the end to find out what shit name was at the end of it because I know Scrail likes to give you those tongue twisters. Loves those tongue twisters.
so good.
He says, laugh out loud. He has so many good quotes, though.
That's right.
We may not be. Yeah.
A specific type of talent to find the hardest name to pronounce in a really good quote. Like,
Super one.
market on it.
Oh my God.
He's had time. He's like,
He's
"I'll
got a
work on
little notepad written and ready for my show night. He was like, oh,
Yeah.
she's on tonight?
it. Got her. Got her. All right, guys. If you guys are new here and how we do things, Scrail says squirrel.
All right, my brother Scrail is just a squirrel. He says, squirrel, are oranges called oranges because their oranges are orange, or is orange called orange because oranges are orange? What? Wait. What? Are oranges called oranges because oranges are orange, or is orange called orange because oranges are orange? Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know.
That was like a tongue twister, too.
Matt says he loves it here. Absolutely. We love you being here. And we love like seeing all these beautiful emojis that you're posting as well. Some of them I haven't seen, like the potato. I got excited.
Matthew's making me hungry all over again. He's been posting eggs and potatoes and peaches.
Oh, interesting.
Well, a lot of
Ice
people don't
cream.
know I have a cookbook coming out soon.
Ooh.
Oh, I cannot wait for that.
Yum, yum.
You guys know I love to cook.
And like, okay, like the
That's what
recipes that you have given me, my family asks for again and again and again, except for the quesadillas. I just can't figure that one out. How do you?
You can't figure it out. I'll have to. We'll do that one-on-one again. All right. Squirrel says, Bunny Journey with the bunny emojis and the lightning bolts. Love y'all. Give me some more things to send to you. I'm up for anything. I like jokes. I like everything. Quotes.
Learning something,
Name it.
you think, and then you'll get to see me make a confused face for about 15 seconds. So if you like
That was a brain twister. I swear.
Yeah, that was a double action one. It was again like he's had time to think. He's got a notepad with our names.
Did you see everything in my head just go? Poof?
I seen where the thought flew from your mind, and you were like, "Wait, put it back."
Now, I know some of you don't always get a chance to watch us here on YouTube or on Facebook, Twitter, X, and all the other. Well, Twitter and X is the same one. Twitch is the other one I tried to say. But you guys can find us on iHeart. You can find us on Alexa, Amazon, technically, Audible. I didn't want to say it too loud to make everybody's go off.
all them
I've
devices.
done it.
The funniest thing I have ever seen on a show, on one of our shows, Cam was doing, and she was reading for Alexa Ann, and she said, Alexa, her Alexa would not shut up. Like 2 minutes, Alexa, and it was like Alexa was asking a question or something, and then Kay changed its name to Siggy.
Changed my Alexa's name because that was hilarious, but I would just die in the middle of my show.
What was
That's
the
why
worst part was I had
whispering.
just told Bunny, because she was training at the time to come on the show, and I told her, "Oh, you don't have to worry about that." And literally the same week, it did it.
Look
You
how you
didn't.
popped it into existence. You manifested the foolishness.
With saying all that, guys, do know you guys can catch us on 196 different platforms. If you got a place where you listen to your, your podcasts or things of that nature, you can find us there. We have shows every day of the week, and we just appreciate. We also have YouTube shorts that you guys can check out your angel numbers. You can check out Alice Time with Kay. You can check out the moon cycles, which are coming back, the moon phases. And guys, you can also check out some of the other stuff like Tarot Card of the Day. We've got some more tarot stuff coming up. We also have Energy, the Metaphysical Crone. She will be back this Wednesday at 10 p.m. She's starting her 3rd season. And Kay will be returning here as well, starting in the first week of June. She will be back from her vacation, but she wanted to definitely be here for this benefit to help raise funds for the family. So, guys, if you guys have it in you to give, please help. We do appreciate it. We're going to try to raise as many funds as we possibly can for this amazing family. And we got a lightning round coming up. But let's get back to some more readings. Let's go ahead and put Bunny on the screen. Who do we got for Bunny?
All right, let's see. Age. Diana, will Jay and I be in a relationship? You've come to the right girl because I love slinging cards about love. So will you two be in a relationship? I do feel like there is kind of this mutual desire that does exist between the two of you. However, I'm getting uncomfortable-ish in regards to the reasoning for this relationship on his end. Is he in it fully for the right reasons? No. Does he have long-term aspirations here? No. This is giving me someone who's kind of got this vibe of, I'm here for a good time. And if I'm here for a long time, okay, that's cool. But this doesn't give me someone who has that intention of pushing forward into a relationship with the sole notion of, this is my person, we're going to do this forever, we're in it to win it. This does not feel like your lottery pick, quite frankly. However, this comes to me that there's not a good reflective aura about this person. And what I mean by that is literally they are not taking a lot of time to self-reflect on certain actions and behaviors that may make them feel that way. Again, here for a short time, not a long time sort of energy. So I'm not really 100% seeing this being a fruitful, successful relationship between the two of you, because I feel that you are looking for significantly more than what he is willing to give at this time. Now, we always like to look a little bit ahead, and a lot of people will ask me, well, is there a chance in the future that he could change his mind? And the answer is there's always a possibility, but you have to use your own discernment in dealing with people. If he is not showing you what exactly you need to see to feel comfortable and confident in this relationship, do not, under any circumstances, continue. Take your good purity and your happiness and go on to the left and say, this was fun, take care. Don't get caught up in this illusion of this person being the one, not because they can't be, because they have to show you they can be. So where this comes off as a relationship, ooh, I was getting deep in it, y'all. I got Squirrel says,
Squirrel.
Oh, go ahead.
Bunny, you're too damn cute.
Thank you.
Aren't all bunnies cute? I have never seen anybody go, that's an ugly fucking rabbit.
They exist, especially when they get in their feelings.
Squirrel says, for whoever you want to give it's a shot, to give it a shot, one word of truth outweighs the world. Alexander
Solzenheisen?
Oh, I don't speak Smirnoff.
I don't speak Smirnoff.
Alexa says, Bunny, I love to see you smile. Sorry, Sarah, I don't speak Smirnoff.
Until you have some, and then you can speak anything, any language.
And Scully's. I should have said Scully's because that's the vodka I like. Charles says you gave it a shot for that. I love you.
Aww.
Oh,
All right, guys. Do remember we're trying to raise funds. This is a fundraiser. That's why we're here live on a Sunday, and it's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, and we do appreciate you and what you do. Sometimes when we are parents, aunt, uncle, step parent, foster mom, we don't get recognized for all the work that we do. So to all of you, happy Mother's Day. We appreciate you. All right. Let's keep it going because I am up next. Who do I have? All right. We've got Gene says, weirdest dream or 5D? It definitely wasn't 5D. A lot of people can't even get to 3D. So, says, but may I ask what Virgo was trying to tell me? The message was weird and something about kids. Neither of us have any. It was stuff I wouldn't ever think of. Okay, so we're going into the dream aspect of things. So when I'm going to tell you when it comes to the dream aspect, it is definitely not being direct. Dreams talk in symbolism. So a bond, a situation, giving birth to new ideas. There's children in it. So a birth to a new bond. I feel like you want to start over. You want something fresh. You want something new. Not that you want to leave Virgo, but you need this new energy between you and Virgo to happen. You want to give birth to a stronger connection, something that bonds the two of you together as family would. Family would bond you guys together. So don't look at this dream literally. Don't look at it as you guys are going to have kids, because that is not the direction that that's going. This is a dream. Now, we do have a dream show, and it will be coming back, but that won't happen until we get sometime in July. So make sure you check that out. We could dive deeper on it there. But I'm going to tell you when it comes to this is more about solidifying the bond between the two of you because it's not strong enough. And subconsciously, you know that you need to fix this. And I know that you said 5D, and I wanted to let you know that's not a 5D message. That is a completely different thing. So this is just a message you subconsciously telling yourself that you want a stronger bond between you and Mr. Virgo. You're not feeling it from Virgo. I would suggest communication between the two of you, talking more about the relationship and doing things together, because there seems to be a missing things with the bell. Putting things with the bell. Dreams, man, there's so much symbolism, and a lot of people don't realize. One of our shows, they were talking about the houseplants, and the houseplants were not houseplants. It was what they represented, and they did not see that or realize that representation. So, and another one with eating spoiled eggs and sour milk and taking away someone's youth to provide children because they didn't want children, and they were feeding them this rotten meat because they were feeding them poison as to why they couldn't have children. It was lies and manipulation. There was a lot going on in that dream as well. So dreams are not direct. They never have been. It's kind of like reading hieroglyphics. It is not direct. So you need to be able to read those hieroglyphics or to understand those symbolisms when it comes to dreams. Dreams are amazing, and they tell more about you than you asking a question about a certain situation. So definitely check out our dream show. It's coming back in July. Guys, we'll be posting all that. So the thing is, the reason it's going to take a little bit longer is because Journey's going to be going on his vacation starting in June. All right. So, yeah, because I'm on like episode 5,420. It's time for a little break. But I, of course, will be back with more shows and great times, and I can't wait for all that. Plus, Journey and Friends is coming back, where we all come together like this and have a great time. We're going to be doing that show once a month. So that'll be amazing, and that'll be happening in July as well.
Aw.
Yeah,
Aw.
in your beds. Guys, this is so amazing. I'm loving all these beautiful emojis. You guys are killing it out there with that. Keep it coming. Keep it going. Keep sharing us out. We're going to keep up with the questions, so we're going to go ahead and take a next question coming from Kay.
It's my turn. Hello. All right, it's Gemma. Hi, Gemma. Gemma says it's my birthday, Graham's. My brother Graham's birthday. Or where am I getting birthday? I'm making that up. Let me start again. It's my brother Graham's wedding next month, and they still have to pay for it, around $3,000, which they haven't got. They are reckless with money, so it's their own fault. But will the wedding go ahead? Don't laugh at me, squirrel. I'm a mess. All right, let's go ahead and see about this wedding. All right. So, okay, I feel like there is going to be a wedding, but not quite the wedding that they may be thinking that they're going to be able to have. Seems like things are a little bit rushed here, and there's not a lot of, I don't know, I feel like there's not enough time, thoughts, really anything that's kind of been put into this. It feels very rushed. Everything is like go, 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 go. I do feel as though they are still going to have a wedding, but like I said, it's not going to be maybe as the scale of what they have. In fact, it seems like it may put them in a little bit of a financial bind. So they may still have to pay over or finish off making a payment there on that situation while they go ahead and do something completely different. But it definitely feels like there's a divide in it. Like I said, I definitely see them still having that marriage, but will it be that ceremony? That's the thing that I feel may be different. Now, thing is that they seem to be who they are. There's not going to be much change in that direction. I mean, it doesn't affect your pockets. So I guess just sit on the sideline with a snack. My girl Bunny likes to do. And we watch and we have our ha-has. But don't worry, there will still be a wedding. It just won't be in that same aspect. Okay, my love? I hope that helps.
All right. Good information shared there, of course, like always. Look at all these beautiful emojis, guys.
Aw.
Oh, and Squirrel says, sorry, I love you.
No, okay, listen. So my little niece, she and Journey can attest to this. She says it's her birthday every day. Every day she says, it's my birthday. And you're like,
No, it's
okay. Okay. So now I just keep reading birthday in my head. Birthday, birthday, birthday. It's somebody's birthday.
Squirrel put, laugh my effing ass off. Kids are funny little bastards.
She said it's her birthday, so it's her birthday.
And she's sassy.
Oh, yeah. So much sass in that little ass.
Queen energy. That's
So
what
much
that
sass. So much sass. Squirrel says it's my birthday. No, it isn't. No, it's not. No, it's not. You're not driving me nuts every day. That's the kind of person I am. My niece did that to me. She's like, it's my birthday. I said, no, it's not. Hell did not freeze over.
Oh
Squirrel
my
says, okay. Oh, yeah. I'm like, no, hell did freeze over. It's not your birthday. When the squirrel's done and the birds fly away, I know it's your birthday. She is a terror. She is a terror.
No.
Good luck, sister of mine. Jeez, please.
Yes.
I'll make it a point to pop in every day and say it's my birthday from here on out.
Hey, Journey, he said he was looking for something to use for you. Here it is. It's his birthday.
It's okay, because you know me. I'm going to go, no, it isn't.
Hey, here I am supporting the delusions. I'm here for it.
Squirrel laugh out loud.
My cheekbones hurt.
Right? Oh my gosh. What is it?
I love it when we get a chance to get on here and laugh and have a great time.
I got
You know,
beef and curry.
Oh my
I'm over
God.
here playing with this crystal. It's been
Oh
sitting with me.
Lord, God, and
You
it
know,
has you sassy today.
classic. Kyle says, I miss you guys so damn much. We miss
Aw.
you. Never run away. We're always here for you, guys. Never think that you have a question that may get too deep or too real or too raw that you guys can't come to us and get some understanding, because that is what we are here for. We have the capability. We can see the things, because sometimes when we're in the situation, we can't see the light at the end of the tunnel because we're surrounded by so much distraction. Give us a chance to show you the way. That's all you got to do.
Yep.
With that being said, let's get some more guiding light right from our own beautiful squirrel. What do we got for her?
We got Diamond W. Hi, Diamond. Love that name. Will Leroy back out of the trip? Let's see what's going on with Leroy. Is Leroy? Ooh.
I heard a ooh.
I mean, it doesn't get any more basic than yes, he will. There's a lot of things going on with him. I don't think he has the fundage to go. Do not pay for it for him, because honestly, right now he doesn't deserve it. I'm just going to put that out there. He's gone tepid at the thought. He's been giving you clues that he's going to pull out. He's just waiting to tell you at the last minute. But I got everything right here in front of me saying no. He's not going. He's going to pull out. And I know that was a really short reading, but it was a definitive yes. And she said the trip is a paid birthday trip. He's going to call it on fundage. It is the 10 of coins. He is going to say he doesn't, whether it's because he can't afford the food, whether it's because he can't afford a souvenir. There's going to be some reason dealing with money where he's saying, I can't go. That's going to be his excuse. Okay. And she says it's his birthday, but he's backing out, Diamond. Okay. I hope that helps.
All right. Well, sometimes when people want to use an excuse without saying the real thing, it happens quite often. They'll talk about things that they don't want to do, and they'll put an excuse to it. Yeah. I just say I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just I'm like, I don't want to. They're like, but it's for you. I'm like, still don't want to.
Like, no means no in every language.
True.
Yes.
True.
No means no, but in this case, it doesn't want to hurt people's feelings. But at the same time, taking your own feelings. And I wrote something that I posted on my Psychic Connection that talks about regaining your power, having your boundaries. It is okay. It is not ignorance. It is not an ego. You have to respect and love yourself in order to receive those back. If you want the respect, then you need to, because if people know they can push your boundaries, people know that they can push your barriers, they're disrespecting you, and you don't even realize you're allowing them to disrespect something you don't want.
Yes.
And I love that, what you posted, that one and the one on boundaries.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. I like the one on boundaries.
Yeah, that was, I want those as posters so I can put it on my wall and see it every day and remind myself.
Boundaries are.
There's a reason for this.
Yeah.
It's respect to yourself. Your boundaries are your respect to yourself.
Yes.
And if you can't respect yourself, how are you going to expect others to respect yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Skriel says they are a skill that everyone has.
We should make them into little flyers so every dickhead that does cross our boundaries continually, we can say, here you go.
Okay, like the little cars, like the little cars, in the cars.
I want flyers.
You want flyers?
Skriel says, all the chaos. My friend's car got carjacked while borrowing my car. I asked her if she saw who took it. She said she got the license plate number. Well, I sure hope so.
Okay, Skrill, I love that one.
Oh my gosh.
seriousness, I found the one on boundaries via Squirrel. Super grateful for that. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. And it's something that you keep to yourself. These are called letters to myself, dear me. And it reminds you of how to take back your power, how to keep your boundaries, why you need to keep boundaries, and not to let people push you around. Because there are so many people out there that would rather please you than to, you know, say, hey, no, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I know I go through that myself. Sometimes I have to say things people don't want to hear, and I'm just like, hey, I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable.
That letter, like, seriously, I want to post it to my wall, hand it to people. The amount of times it got shared, the amount of people that it hit the same way it hit all of us, that was beautiful. And a lot of people needed to see that. Those letters are just epic.
They're beautiful. I love them. All right, guys. Well, let's keep it going, guys. We got more questions to get to. Guys, see, remember, this is a fundraiser. So if you guys can, please click the donation link and give us a donation of your choice. If you want a quick read, make sure you tell us the psychic you would like to communicate with. And that's K, Squirrel, Bunny, or Journey. And with the mini, medium, or mega, our 3Ms, you guys get all 4 of us, and it takes however long it takes. All right. With that being said, we're going to give the next question to Bunny.
Hello. So Brooke asks, will I be successful in my career change? I'm looking to transition out of one job and go into to another. And I want to know if I will do well enough to quit the job I no longer want. Oh, let's keep that up there for a little bit longer so I can get a good feel on that question. I'm going to be honest, Miss Brooke. This is going to be a real difficult shift for you. And it's not because you aren't determined. It just feels like the stars aren't 100% aligned in what it is you're looking to do. The transition period, I feel like, needs to be a little bit longer. It gives the idea of wanting to push ahead really, really fast, but not being 100% secure enough to make that push ahead. And it's not because you aren't secure in what you're ready to do. I just feel like there is going to be what feels like a little bit of a financial hiccup that comes when you're coming to this transition with your job. You're going to do well, but not well enough to quit the job you want. So there almost needs to be a dialing it back and reconstruction of the entire plan that you set aside. I think there needs to be almost a dissection and a revamping of what it is you're trying to do, because it seems like moving too fast and not being able to hit those marks that you want to make in terms of being able to have that financial success you're looking for. I also feel like there's going to be some outside influence that do happen to you over the next coming months and during that transition that is really going to make it a little bit more difficult. Brooke says you're really hitting the nail on the head. Thank you, Brooke. But yes, heed the warning. You don't want to push ahead too hard and end up derailing yourself financially. That's a no-no. We don't want to do that. We don't want to be jacked up in 2024 like that. So give yourself more time to really adjust the plan. You can do it. Here's the thing. You can do it. It's not a dead dream. It just is a dream that needs a little bit more oil. Plans. Oh my goodness.
Sometimes our dreams are bigger than what we can do. And sometimes we have to figure out. We skip the small steps because we try to jump to the bigger ones because we think that we're going to get there faster. Brooke says that. Thank you so much, Bunny.
You're so very welcome. And honestly, I'm a victim of moving weight. Oh God, Kay has seen it 7 times in our friendship.
I can attest to that.
Yes, Journey's seen it too. I get an idea. Girl saw it in my chart. I get an idea, and I'm like, yes, let's go. And then all of a sudden, I just crash out, and it's done. We're done. I never think about it again. Everything in my life has been that. So don't be like me. We're getting it together, though, y'all. I promise. We're getting it. We're doing better.
Something about bunnies and speed. I don't get it. Yeah, you know. Oh, wait, I do get it.
I
don't get it.
Look, it's that time. It's not time. No, put the winky faces back. Put the
If
winky
the audience in iHeart doesn't know what I'm doing, I'm winking at her.
It is not my
I
time.
don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, wow. I was really slow to go to the gutter with that one. It took me like 2 whole minutes to go to the gutter with that one. What is wrong with me?
You didn't have your Wheaties this morning.
I went tortoise in the hair.
Yeah. She got tire stopped at my house and found out it was in the gutter, and she was like, "Oh,
Physically
Like,
going
oh my
out for
God.
week. I was like, oh. Wow. I'm getting old, y'all.
doing the big eye wink." All right, guys, let's keep it going. I'm taking the next question. Who do we got next? Adrian says, would love to know if I will be teaching in the public school system still in the next 3 years. Journey, would love for you to do this one for me. Okay, so I know that there are changes coming your way, and I know that you've got plans that you would like to put in motion. But the thing is that you've been hung up on this exact question. It has been hung up with you for months now. And the thing about it is that no, you will not always be a teacher in the public school system. There is other opportunity for you, but the thing is that you've got to lay the ground for you to get there. In order for you to take a step away from doing the public school thing to doing your own thing. Now, what I saw for you moving forward is start it off as something similar to a hobby. Start it off small. Do little things until you can build up the momentum, until it takes over the income in which you are already getting provided by being in the school system. Now, if you choose to stay in the school system, that is a choice that you are making. But currently, I don't feel like you're going to be teaching in the school system for the next, for 3 more years. As a matter of fact, I feel like you're going to take on this new entrepreneur type energy and you're going to move in a new direction. So yes, it does get there. It does take time, but yeah, I still feel like you're going to be teaching for a little bit longer, and I feel like you're going to be able to move forward, but take baby steps. Take baby steps. Don't go all in, dive in, and go, crap, I made a mistake. Because now you don't have the money to back you up. Now you don't have what you need because you jumped from baby steps straight to the big kahuna. You can't. You need to take those baby steps. Those baby steps are important. They're going to teach you lessons. They're going to help you understand how you need to do things. How do I fund things? How do I get a donated reading? so much
Great
more.
segue. That was slick.
He has a great way of sliding that in right at the end of the bell. And in order to get that bell, you gotta hit that donation button.
There's so much more to it. There's so much more to it than what meets the eye. And 2 minutes, it goes by so quickly. And so you guys remember, we are raising funds for a family in need and helping out their kids and helping them get back on their feet so they can feel together again and to feel at home again. And that right now is kind of missing. Celtic Dragon says, "Hi, Journey. Hey, what's going on?" And ding, ding, ding. He hit the bell. I didn't hit the bell. That would be Marty Fox in the back.
Wasn't that used to be a advertisement in like the 90s? You'd be like, but wait, there's more.
Yes.
Advertising
There is.
at 2:00 in the morning. Yes.
Yes, you'd be like late as fucking night, and you're like, what? But wait, there's more.
But wait,
Carol says, did you know there are 4 kinds of poisons in ancient Rome? Poison 1, poison 1, 2, and 3 will pretty much kill you instant, but poison 4 made you itchy.
Oh, poison ivy. Oh, this sounds
Yeah.
like a Warcraft reference, and I got real hype real quick. I'm like, we're talking about video games.
Constance says, not much. I just got internet where I am right now. Well, good. I'm glad to see you. We got hit by 2 tornadoes in Tallahassee on Friday. I'm sorry to hear that.
I hope you're
Wow.
well. Hope everything's
We
okay.
got a lot of bad weather heading through the United States. So for all those families affected by that, our love goes out to you. All right, guys. You know what time it is. It's always a fun time when we're doing this. So without further ado, let's do it. It is the lightning round, guys. This is where you're going to ask as many yes/no questions for the next five minutes instead of 3. Since there's so many of us, we're going to try to get to as many yes/no questions as possible. So you can ask as many yes/no questions. But remember, no medical and no legal. And guys, general, save those for the website. All right. I see a bunch coming in, and Kay is going to start us off when the questions come on the screen.
All right. Let's see who we have. Matthew. Matthew says, is she in love with me? Yes.
We got Jean. Is Virgo faithful to me during his divorce? Yes.
Squirrel, will I go to the Ren Fair next year? Yes.
Celtic says, should I stay living in the sea? No.
Matthew, is A love me? Yes.
Squirrel, is anyone in love with me? Yes.
Jean, will May be an abundant month for me financially? Undetermined. But there's more.
All right. We got Alexa says, will I be able to go on vacation this summer? Yes.
Gemma, should I keep shopping for a dress for my son's wedding? Yes.
Squirrel, does TK have a little bit of a crush on me? Yeah.
Oh, Celtic Dragon, is the woman I'm talking to online in love with me now? Ooh, undetermined. Oh, God.
Jean says, will my ex Leo start paying me back more of what he owes me throughout this summer? No, there's reasons for that.
Gemma, will Adam visit me next month? Yes.
Celtic Dragon, hey, will I get a new job and move to South Carolina? Carolina.
Come on.
But
That's how the country came out.
there are reasons.
Gemma, should I wear the dusky pink dress to the wedding? Yes.
Matthew, will my trip keep running until fall? Yes.
Jean, will Scorpio ever apologize and try to reconnect with me? No.
Poison!
Tails. Celtic Dragon, is the woman I am talking to online wanting me to come meet her in person? Yes.
Jean, will I get engaged by the end of the year? No.
I don't want to wait for a question to be over. Matthew says, will A marry me? That is a very loaded question, and the answer is undetermined at this time.
Alexa, will I ever just feel like life is normal again? Yes.
Gemma, will I go on holiday next year? Undetermined.
Squirrel, will I have a cute wedding someday? Yes. Ooh, I see it.
Celtic says, will I end up moving to Savannah, Georgia for a new job? No.
All right. I love to wait for a question. Come on, guys, make me work. Jean says, will I live in a new house with Virgo in 2025? No.
All right. Come on, y'all. You got 5 freaking minutes. Not anymore, but A lot of them left. So to get as many questions as you want. Go. Squirrel, does Squirrel love my awesome jokes? Yes, so very much. And I love you, Squirrel.
Oh, excuse me. Gemma.
For real.
Gemma is high school living in the West.
Matthew, is this struggle I'm in almost over? Yes, another loaded question.
That's how we're feeling today. The Celtic Dragon says, am I awakening to new gifts? Yes.
Dun, 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 dun. Y'all, type in some questions or I'm going to say. I was going to go.
Doing nothing.
That was the best timing ever. Marty's timing ever.
Oh my God.
All right, guys. Make sure we are sending some rainbow hearts. Let's get some rainbow hearts for our wonderful Marty Fox in the back. Works its ass off back there, guys. Let's show some love to Marty Fox with some rainbow hearts. Would love to see that. Gene says, thank you, everyone. We love the lightning round. But some of the questions you guys ask is like, I know you feel like it's a yes, no question, but it is not. It is not. Amanda says, much love to you all. Hello, Amanda. Back at you, girl. And I'm seeing the rainbows and the hearts. Squirrel says, what were you thinking up there, buddy?
Let me explain. I think midway through, I started channeling something, and I was just gone.
See, I had got a little jealous because Squirrel said, is TK the one who loves? And I was thinking, I thought there was no T, just a K. Because yes, I do love you, Squirrel. Yes, I do.
No.
Girl says, I love you, Kay. I love you too.
I have an observation about that lightning round.
Matthew says, I'm sorry, I'll ask better questions. No, it's not about the better questions. It's that the questions are loaded with more information. So they're not bad questions. They're great questions, except for there's so much more to them. And the man says, miss y'all, been very unwell. Well, sorry to hear that, Amanda. And Scarl says, I can't believe Kay has a crush on me.
Listen, you tell me jokes. You keep me on my toes. You mess with my mind. Sounds like a boyfriend. I don't know.
Capricorn energy.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shoot.
I do.
Bunny did say he would get married.
And
I guess I'll be there. That's a lot. Oh, Lulu.
I want to go.
Don't be talking her language now. Don't speak her language. 'Cause, she'll be there, and I'll have to marry y'all since I'm a minister as well. Celtic says, ha ha. All right, Trip. That's what we like to be. We love having fun here and giving you guys answers to your questions. And sometimes something that comes off very serious can be shown to not be as tough or as hard, because laughter is healing.
Yeah.
And if you guys ever watched Squirrel's show, we teach that constantly, that laughter is important and we need it to grow. We need it to heal. We also sometimes need to look at the situation in a more humorous way to be able to grow from it. Squirrel says, if laughter is healing, I'm coming out of this show the healthiest man alive. Exactly.
Oh, let me go ahead and do this one because I want to advertise for Journey. Alexis says, I would love for you to marry me one day, Journey. So serious. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to Journey Ryan, Minister Journey Ryan here, who also is an ordained minister who can most certainly do whatever ceremony type that you would like. All you have to do is hit him up on mypsychicconnection.com.
Not me. not me having every single one of my certificates in a binder, because if I had them as a wall, they would be wallpaper. They would be everywhere, covering everything. I love to learn. I love to learn. So I love being here. I love learning. I love being able to help people with their questions. So guys, let's share the love, guys. Let's get it out there. Matthew says, I love it here. We love you're here with us. I love the ass wash in the picture too, by the way. Amanda says, big head squirrely.
Aw.
Alexa says, Baha, I love this. Absolutely. Yes, I have so many certificates, but I'm not the only one with 1,000,001 certificates, because Kay loves to learn as well. Matthew says, I love to learn too. It's amazing. You learn something every day is the saying, but you don't realize because they're simple things and you're like, oh, that's okay. But you learn something. You learn things about your friends. You learn things about yourself. You learn things about the weather. You learn constantly. So it's never too old to learn. Squirrel is another person who has gotten so many certificates with astrology and tarot and learning all of the stuff here at My Psychic Connection. She's really, I mean, there's more. I'm just giving like cliff notes. But
wait, there's more.
Because Becky herself has more certificates of her own. So we all love to learn. And what we don't know, we go and learn. Because you guys ask the questions that intrigues us that we're like, oh my God, you know what? I want to know that too. And I want to be able to help people in those situations. So we go, we take the classes, we learn, and then we benefit from it for ourselves, but we also allow you to benefit so you guys can get the answers you seek. That's why it's so much fun here. Because if we don't know, guess what you're going to hear? I don't know, but I'll look that up for you. Yep. We are not afraid to tell you if it's something we are not getting, or if it's a skill that one of us here on the network has. So if you're looking for astrology and you ask Bunny, you know what Bunny's going to say? Check out Astrology Breakdown, Journey and Squirrel. Squirrel, with all of the astrology knowledge that she has obtained, guys, your mind will be blown. Just saying, if you want a natal chart done, hit up this woman here, right on mypsychicconnection.com.
I would like to.
She will give you a good one. It takes at least an hour.
Bunny's like, I want one.
No, she already did it. She read me for absolute filth, and it was amazing.
Laurel has looked at my chart as well because she had to know what was going on in this mind of mine. And she was like, holy shit, this all makes sense. Your first thing that you've seen on there is, it literally says talks to dead people.
Literally. Like, I mean, you can't get any clearer than that. Like, it said it.
Yeah. That's Alexa. I'm not just doing it because I'm crazy, I promise. People on the radio are like, what the hell just happened to Journey? Hid Within the Shadows says, please need one. Wait. Needs come into some money first. Okay. I'm trying not. I'm really good with dyslexia and stuff like that, and how sometimes don't come through. She's manifesting. I get it. All right.
Manifesting a fortune. Okay.
Yes. And Squirrel says, if I ever get the means to pay, I would love to understand my chart better. Absolutely. That is like a roadmap to who you are, not where you're going, because you're still in charge of that. But it'll give you a better direction, what you fall in love with, why you are interested in it. Squirrel is primo.
It
Primo.
gives you permission to be who you are instead of what everybody thinks you should be.
Yes.
Exactly.
Squirrels.
All right.
They're very affirmative. It feels
Let's
good.
get those questions in, guys. Let's go ahead. If you are new on here, just go ahead and post your question in the chat. We're going to go ahead and take another question with Kay.
All right, let's see who we have. Amanda. Amanda says, what should I do for my spiritual journey to grow and to find peace? All right, let's go ahead and take a look and see what we get here for you. All right. So one thing that stands out to me here is there's a need for you to almost dive in a little bit deeper. I almost want to tell you to literally pour yourself into your spiritual journey. Start diving a little bit deeper. Start learning some new things. We are literally just talking about this, learning, educating. Also, look towards some new practices. I feel like you were already kind of in some sort of layers of doing certain things, but I feel like that comfortability, like you've grown out of that stage, you've grown out of that phase. I feel like it's time for you to kind of amp it up a little bit, challenge yourself some. Have you ever thought about doing a retreat, or have you ever been on a retreat? Whether that be a weekend one, a full couple weeks, that would be something I would try for you. Amanda says yes. That would be something I would go ahead and try. Take time to truly dive in and like literally immerse yourself in that spiritual world for a moment. Tune yourself out. And if you can, if it's something that's not in your realm of being able to do, you can create your own, spiritual retreat, if you will, getting some programs downloaded, going through some courses, things of that nature. Amanda says, not been able to yet, but I would love to. I'm pretty sure, and whenever, this part goes off, I'm sure Journey will fill in. But I'm pretty sure he has some classes that he'll be uploading on like a Patreon here soon. So you'll be able to kind of like, if there's things like that you want to be able to learn and dive a little bit deeper in, you can. But take time to really kind of immerse yourself in your journey. Like I said, I feel like there's new. There was so much more.
You got that belt.
It was my turn to get it.
It's your turn. Your turn. All right, guys. Let's see those beautiful emojis, guys. We're going to be having an emoji contest coming up here real soon. So, guys, let's dive in there deep. Get those emojis out. And Amanda says, thanks, love.
Did we all just...
That's you're supposed to say thank you, Kay.
Oh, thank you. Confused. You said thanks, love. And I said, thank you back?
Not
Yeah, you did the reading for her.
Oh, you're welcome. Not thank you back.
Well, whose turn is it next for the brain fart?
Why would I say thank you?
Oh my God.
I'm so
Girl
confused.
said, help.
I'm so
Why
excited.
would I say thank you to them? I don't understand.
Banner Day, Squirrel didn't have the brain farts.
You passed it to me. And then you passed the bunny first, who then ponged it back to me. Now it's Journey's turn.
And
Trail said, at full stream today, I see. Or full steam.
wait,
Amanda says, I need what y'all have today.
Good company. That's what we have. We have
Good
good
company.
company.
energy. Too much of it. No.
I told you my cheekbones hurt. I've laughed so much this show. I've needed this.
It's always good. It's always fun. I love seeing all this. And Matthew is like busting out some of these emojis. I have
You
never
see, now he went from food to weightlifters to
Look at
bodybuilders.
He said, you need to lose the way. Hidden Within the Shadows says, Happy Mother's Day to all the mommies.
Happy
Absolutely.
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day, y'all.
Allison says, hello. Well, hello, Allison. All right, guys, make sure we're sharing us out far and wide, getting us to as many places as we possibly can. We're going to take another question. Our next question coming from Squirrel.
all right.
No brain farts. No whammies, no brain farts.
No whammies, no brain farts. But I'm the queen of brain farts.
There we go.
We got Skrill. Hi, Skrill. He says, oh my God, can I get Bunny to read about my future wedding? She seems so excited. Yes, you can. You can. I love you, Skrill. Hurt my feelings. No, you didn't.
You ask and you shall receive. Ooh.
Yeah, been summoned. Hello. All right, let me put you on game because now I'm going to tell you why I was zoned out like I was in the Twilight Zone. Literally, it was because I could visualize your wedding in the worst time period ever to just get channeling like that. So we're going to have some fun. I'm going to tell you what was in my head for what I was seeing. First and foremostly, dark, goth, forest. I want to see it, and I want pictures when you do it, because I'm seeing lots of dark accents to a greenery background, and I feel like this is something you would do in the forest. Yes, see, we are here, Scrail. I want to be the Scrail says I want to be the skeleton decor. I wanted to be skeleton decor. I'm here for it because I can see it. It's going to be dark, but it's going to kind of be this kind of gothic air in the woods. You're drinking out of chalices. I mean, I don't know where you find those at. If you know where to find them at Target or something, you let me know, because I don't know. But chalices, a little bit of like a copperish gold color coming in for your wedding. You will be in black. LOL. Scrail says, LOL, I will tell you when I find some. Please do. Guys, I see this beautiful dark fantasy, and it's gorgeous. And it's like if you took the mood lighting from a scary movie that has kind of like a, not a gray.
Jesus Christ. Not from a scary movie. You thought wedding and there's a nightmare. All of a sudden, I went straight to Freddy Krueger. Straight to Freddy Krueger.
Funny, gorgeous Squirrel understands what's happening in my brain.
You're going to be in a steam room and somebody with razor hands is going to You know what? That would be right up Kay's alley, too. She has the horror fan. Loves it. Loves it. Squirrel says, thank you, buddy. That's exciting. You're all invited to my spooky goth forest wedding. Laugh out loud.
As long as the officiant dresses up as Michael Myers, I am in. Okay.
Ooh.
I have the outfit.
And I thought I heard Bunny say an escape room. Would that be the coolest reception ever?
That would be lit.
What? Where Kay works? Good job. Matthew says you guys are killing us. I found a nice chalice at a thrift store down the road. Golden brass, looking so cool.
See,
oh, nice.
They know what I got going on. They know. Y'all know. Y'all it's me.
Scram said, oh my effing God, escape room reception. Yeah, how you gonna get out?
I'll never forget.
Is a marriage like an escape room? The only thing you can get out of it is a divorce. That's how you get out. Or an annulment, depending how fast you get out of that room.
I mean, technically, that would be the end of this.
Well, the thing is we're all psychic. We should be able to get out of there.
Oh, hell
no. No, man.
That's my big brain, my big brain and huge muscles and love for the hot spouse.
I just want to go, Brad. That's a Rocky Horror Picture. Just one big one.
Again, reading that question out loud, my brain went straight into the gutter with his big brain and his huge muscle. Where's
It's
that
a full
brain?
package, Journey. It's a full package.
A full package. Yeah, I'm very together with the Journey. Aren't you proud?
Those of you who may not know, Journey has a first-class mansion in the Douglas.
I can't use that to get out of an escape room. Unless jail is the goal.
There's no escape. That's just another escape room.
Exactly. It's ultimate escape room. Ultimate one.
That's level.
Can you get out alive? Can you get out with all of your shit? No, you will not. Unless you sign that prenup. I'm just saying. Threatening prison as an escape room is an interesting view. Give me a spoon.
I will get you in hot water. I am a Sagittarius.
Guys, we're having so much fun here with everybody, but we are getting to one of our biggest contests that's been going on for a very long time. I know you guys are all ready to find out who the winner of the emoji contest is. So let's dive in. We're going to start with Kay. You guys are going to get each one of us.
Go, Matthew. You've been out there kicking butt and taking names and putting food and working out. Matthew, as you are the emoji contest winner, congratulations. Okay. And they say this was a close race. So, all right. Now, we're going to go ahead and pull from my favorite deck, the Alice in Wonderland story. And we're going to see what guidance she has for you today. Oh, you actually had 2 cards that popped out. So we're going to go ahead and go for it. We have choices and I want to be queen. Now, with this is very interesting because choices comes when one is feeling blocked. Matthew says, yes, thank you. All right. Choices comes when one is feeling blocked. This is when Alice is in Wonderland and she realizes that there's many different ways out, but she doesn't know which way out she is supposed to go. The thing is, she has to be her own sense of guidance, which is where that I want to be queen energy comes from. You have to step forward and you have to be your own sense of power. Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light. Right? So even in this dark time, even in when things feel almost impossible, honey, there is a light. You have to figure out what that is. What path is it that you're choosing to take? Which way are you choosing to go? Okay. You have to declare your freedom and have to say to life, you will not hold me back. I'm living my life. I'm not letting life live me. Okay, my love, I hope that helps. I'm going to go ahead and patch this girl.
All right, let's see what I got for you, Matthew.
Sorry. Squirrel said it's its birthday.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Okay. Matthew. I've got hit your target. So again, this is really going, I'm like serious, like when you see some of these cards, you're going to be like, what the heck? Or one of these cards. He says, thank you to Kay. Hit your target. You are going in so many different directions, trying to figure things out that you are not even coming close to the target. You are too far scattered and you are too far that's a new word. I'll stay. You are too just going in every single direction. You need to breathe, and I mean physically. Breathe. Take deep breaths when you start feeling them pins firing in every single direction. Take deep breaths and stop everything you're doing. He's laughing at me too. I'm used to it. I like it. Take deep breaths and stop. Just stop. Get every thought out of your head and start over. I've also got support system. And this we spoke about earlier. You need a support system, whether it's somebody you can vent to, whether it's somebody you can bounce your ideas of moving forward to, or whether it's those people you can ask for help. You desperately need that, or you're going to keep missing the target. And then if you can do that, if you can stop your brain, write the stuff down. So it's all bouncing around in your head. He says, yes, ma'am. It's all bouncing around, honey. And you're not able to capture any of it because you're panicking. But if you can do that, if you can stop, if you can breathe, if you can get a solid support system, not even ones that it doesn't just have to be people who can help you get this together as far as finances itself. It can also be people who just understand what you're going through so you can get it out of your head. You will become the master of your own destiny. But you got to stop running around like a chicken with your head cut off. Look at this. He even almost looks like your picture. He's a badass. He's got control of this. Breathe, think, ask for help, get a dynamic support system that's really there for you. And it's going to be okay. I'm going to pass you on to Bunny. Jabunny. I was trying to say Journey.
Jabunny.
Jabunny. Journeyman, you have morphed as one.
Jabunny.
Matthew says, I completely understand. So Matthew, what I drew for you here is Powerful Warrior and a Magical Surprise. Oh, I couldn't read for 5 seconds, but that's all right, my friend. What needs to be reevaluated is how you look at yourself. Matthew says, thank you, Squirrel. So what needs to happen is a reconfiguration about how you look at yourself, because I feel like a lot of what's happening is not just a low self-esteem issue. It is the way in which you view you as a person. You're forgetting that you're worth more. You're forgetting that you're more powerful as a person than maybe you've been given credit for before. And that's what has been holding you back to a degree. The way people have talked about you, the way people have made you feel about yourself, that is something that is continuously an issue for you. Matthew says, yes, exactly. But you have to remember to tell people, or you tell yourself, if they are not paying my bills, why does their opinion of me matter? Remember your worth outside of the opinions of other people. And while you may not know where that self-confidence is going to lead you, because that's where it gets scary. When you're developing this self-confidence and you're like, what happens next? Because we're so used to being in this bubble of not feeling secure within ourselves. We get comfortable in that bubble. We get used to that bubble. We get used to expecting less. So when you start reclaiming it, it gets scary. But you have to remember, the universe is going to gift you everything that you're asking for. You just got to put that effort in. And Matthew says, yes, ma'am. I've never been a man before. Thank you. But when you start putting that effort in, you have to just accept the gifts that spirit gives you. And it's all a magical surprise. Literally, this unlocking and opening up of your self-confidence and that powerful energy within yourself and realigning how you define yourself is going to bring in so many gifts for you. But you have to not be afraid of who you are, because who you are is a beautiful, magnificent person. People have just made you feel negative about yourself, and screw them, because guess what? If you don't pay my bills, your opinion damn sure don't matter. And even if you did pay my bills, your opinion still don't matter. So give them that to think about. Think about that. What do any of these people who have told me about myself know about me, and how right are they really? Because when people tell us something about ourselves, we think we tell them in our head, you're wrong. Now we just have to show that externally, because we already know what the truth is. And when you start doing that, the universe opens up for you and gives you more than what you could have ever expected. Matthew says, I claim that. Claim it, hold on to it, lock tight into it. And I'm going to pass you off to Journey.
All right, it's my turn. Matthew said, I claim that. All right. So, Matthew, let's take a look and see what I pulled up for you. So right off the bat is stillness. Beautiful card. The thing about stillness is needing a time to sit back and reflect. This is a reflecting pull. This is a moment for you to sit and Matthew said, thank you, Bunny. And so this is a time for you to sit back, look at the things you have before you. What is it that you truly want? What is things that you need and things you don't need? And there's a lot of things around you don't need in your life. And it's time for you to reflect on that and take a moment and go, do I really need that? Or is it a need, or is it I want that? Because there is a huge difference between the two. And you're doing a lot of wants, and you feel like you're being helpful, and you're being pulled in many directions, and you're being abused by others, but you're not allowing yourself to step back from that abuse. It's time to reflect on that and say, do I really want that? And he said, yes, sir. It's time. It's time to pull back, because you're giving to those who don't respect you, giving to those who don't care about you. They're only using you. The energy vampires, and they tear you down behind your back, and you get wind of it, but yet you're still there for them. It's time for you to respect yourself and take a step back. By that, allow the magic to happen. By taking the magic of this situation, and Matthew said, absolutely. So you need to take the power that you have within you. The magic that you're looking for is within you. You keep searching out here, but you're not going to find it. You need to search in here. That magic you're looking for is respect. That magic you're looking for is self-love. That magic you're looking for is putting your boundaries back up. You need to really check out the boundary thing, because it would do you so much good. And it is not a selfish thing. You need to love yourself. Matthew put, yes, sir. So the thing about it is, if you can do that, you can find yourself with peace. You can find yourself within your own bubble. You can find a retreat within yourself. You're not allowing that negativity to penetrate that shield no more. You're not allowed those who are trying to take advantage of you to take that, because your shields are up, your boundaries are up. You're no longer allowing them to do what they've been doing to you. It is time for you to grow. It's time for self-love. It's time for self-care. And to do what makes you feel happy, to do what you feel right. Stop worrying about what other people have to say. They all have opinions. They're like assholes. And guess what? Not all of them smell like roses. I got news flash. They don't all smell like roses. And you know who they are, but yet you feel some type of need to have people in your life. But if you keep the people who treat you like shit in your life, you're never going to find the people who don't. Matthew says, I feel this so much. Stop giving to those who don't deserve your time. Stop giving to those that don't deserve your energy. It is time for you to reflect, take in what you need, not what you want. There's a difference. And move forward. And even if that means cutting certain people out of your life because they are in a bad place, don't stick around going, they'll change. Matthew says, thank you. Guess what? If they haven't changed already, they're never going to. How people learn from their mistakes is when you pull back and they see your boundaries. Matthew says, that hit me so hard. Let them see your boundaries. That is the hardest lesson you could ever teach a person, is giving the boundaries, because they're going to be so offended. Guess what? I don't give a shit. You didn't care about my boundaries, so why should I care about your feelings? Because you didn't care about mine. Respect goes both ways. Respect yourself. Respect will be given. When you give yourself respect, your boundaries happen. Matthew says, yes, it's painful. Don't let it be. Don't let it be. What we see as pain is when we see what people are doing to us and we feel that hurt, is because the love was there, it was disrespected, and that's what hurts. But you hurt yourself more by allowing it to continue. Lexi says, who does Journey go for advice when he's so wise? As a matter of fact, I don't really search. I vent. That's a big thing. I do vent, but I always seem to vent, hear it out loud, and then come to a conclusion. Matthew says, thank you so much. Y'all are amazing. I love y'all. We love you too. And everyone who's been here tonight. Squirrels heard me vent. She sat there and watched me work things out just by talking and hearing other people's opinions and how they take it or how they understand it. Kay has been there for it. She's heard it. She's like, well, I don't know what you think you're doing, but that don't seem right.
My advice is normally like, I don't like that.
Her advice is think again.
I think we get to the full story sometimes. I'm like, wait a minute, where did they have you fucked up at?
Squirrel says sometimes that's sound advice. Absolutely. I do like to vent and hear from other people, and then I come up with my way of how I'm going to move forward with it. I like to write. I record myself. I talk to good friends. They give me their opinion. I take that into consideration. I still walk with some of the advice they bring with that and some of the advice that I have for myself. What would I tell a person in my position? Well, I would tell them to go fuck themselves usually. So
that is my favorite advice to people.
That's usually the outcome. I'm like, okay, we're good. We spent enough time on Earth together. I have to move on. I can't sit there and allow you to abuse me. It's not going to happen.
And it's really hard sometimes to move on, but it gets to a point where you're like, got to start respecting yourself. Where exactly can we find those letters on YouTube? Because I think everybody here needs to read those.
They are available on our community on YouTube, and they're on the community on our My Psychic Connection live page on Facebook. Alexa Ann says, Journey, I want I want to tell so many people that shit. Do it.
Yes.
Don't hold back. We're all worried about what they're going to think. Well, guess what? They did not care about what you thought. So why the hell do you care about what they think?
Mm-hmm.
Unload that throat
Respect is
chakra.
earned. You got to earn respect. You can't just think that someone's going to automatically respect your boundaries. If someone's doing something that you don't like, no means no. And if they don't listen to no, then it's fuck off. We spent enough time on earth together. Bye. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. Alexa says, so true. So true. The thing is it is true. And sometimes we fail to. If I tell everybody to F off, then I don't have any friends. They were never friends in the first place. If you feel the need that you have to tell a person to F off or go on git, because that's another one I say is go on git. That's fuck you in my other language. Go on git. You better go on git because the rest of it ain't going to be nice. I'm going to tell you about your face, your hair, your attitude, the way you do things. I'm just going to get vicious. I had a Scorpio mama. I know how to do that. I'm also a Cancer, and I know what hurts your feelings. That's what Cancers do. Everybody thinks, oh, Cancers are so weak. You didn't meet this Cancer. Because I will chew you up and spit you out. I am not the one. But you have to push me to that. Squirrel says, my Mars is in Cancer. I make people cry. Exactly.
Cancer knows how to hit you where you live, yeah.
Exactly. And Alexa says, I'm a Cancer too. Right. So you have the ability to, but you also have the ability to heal something. If something's being misread, doesn't mean tell everybody to fuck off. It just means learn the situation. And Matthew says, they stink and they and the mamas too. Yes, yes. I'm sorry, I laughed from that because I went straight to your mama jokes. Says I'm the same way too, Journey. But you guys got to realize that we all have feelings. And Alexa says my son is a Cancer. He's really got such a personality, so I'm excited to see what he'll grow into. Get ready. Get ready, Cancers. You either want to get on one side of Cancer. That's the good side. If you get on the bad side of Cancer, watch out.
I'm scared.
But that's what every time.
Is fiercely protective of what they love. Fiercely protective. And
But-
no one will mess with you.
I mean, a Leo will eat you alive and spit you out and not give two shits. You were just a play toy. Truth. Jean says people take your peace of mind. They don't deserve a place in your life. Exactly.
That's true.
They take you.
This is a squirrel quote that I need to remember. This is for Kay, because she loves the quotes. If you violate my rights, you forfeit your own. Done.
Facts. Facts. We all deserve to love each other. We all deserve to love each other, but we need to love ourselves first. If you are not in the right minds, you ain't gonna be worth shit to nobody else.
Yes.
Hang
Zodiac.
on, guys.
That sounds fun.
Hold on, we got some last minute.
All
All
right.
right. We did get Daisy did a donation. Daisy, what I need you to do is post your question. No medical or legal, please. No general. Save those for the website and choose the psychic you like. We've got Kay, Squirrel, Journey, and Bunny. So let us know. We were about to end the show, but she just came in the last second and swooped in. So let's go ahead and get her question in. Daisy, let us know when you're ready. Squirrel says, I was going to say a squote. A squote.
Well,
But that sounds like something else. Gross. Gross. Jean says, I'm a Leo sun and a Venus. I am a Leo sun and a Venus.
Venus, Leo. Leo, yeah. Venus, Leo.
Yeah.
Leo, Sun, and
Scorpio
Venus.
moon and rising Mars and Saturn and all these. I don't
Wow.
know.
That's a lot of Scorpio and Leo together.
And I don't read all that What sign is Journey Ryan? I am a Cancer with lots of Virgo energy. Matthew says, Malcolm X said it best, respect them, be kind, but if they put their hands on you, put them in the death.
Daisy, we need you to choose either Psychic Journey, Psychic Bunny, Psychic Squirrel, or Psychic K.
Yes. Choose a reader, and we'll get to you right away. She says, I'm fine with anyone, but honey, you do have to choose. And don't worry, we don't get mad who gets it. We're all here for the same cause.
Yep.
All right, she said K. Let's get us rolling.
Right, Daisy, thank you so much for your beautiful donation. And Daisy says, what is Arthur feeling about me right now? Let's go ahead and take a look about Arthur. That's actually one of my favorite names, just because growing up. All right, so there seems to be some layered feelings here, okay? There's a context here. So this tells me that this relationship is a little bit more deeper than a surface level. I see some feelings here of desire and passion for you, but there also seems to be a little bit of confusion. Seems like this person's unable to make certain commitments or unable to vocalize fully their feelings. It seems like they hold back. I almost see like a wall around their heart in the theory. I feel like there's a desire to have you in their life. There's also that desire to open up. But this person is so guarded that it's, Daisy says, yeah, we got into a fight. Okay, that makes sense. They hold back. Yeah. It's like they're so guarded that right now it's hard. It's difficult for them to be able to communicate or vocalize their thoughts or their feelings to you because they're feeling as though there will be some sort of misunderstanding. However, you guys' communication styles are, they seem to be very different. Your love languages seem to be very different. So the things that you're finding or thinking that are more important or things that you're desiring or needing, it's not the same there. So this is where you guys need to have more complicated conversations in regards to your relationship. I don't see here that it's a lack of desire. The desire is 1000% there, but it's the lack of trust, it's the lack of faith, and it's the lack of compromise that seems to be holding things back here. Now, Daisy, I'll say here, I do feel as though there will be conflict resolution to your current conflict that you're having now. But I can't help but to say that there still feels like there's some repeated cycles here. Daisy says, yeah. This isn't the first, and this will not be the last. And unless something here drastically changes, unfortunately, my love, I feel as though you guys are going to go through this push and pull in this relationship. Daisy says, I want to break it. You want to, but you don't feel like you're capable of it, right? And that's where you're stuck. Because you also don't want to feel like you failed in this. Take time to assess and evaluate. I always tell people, it takes a lot to get into a relationship, and it takes a lot to get out of a relationship. You have to figure out what is that comfort level for you. Daisy says, yes, that is so true. Listen, it takes time. And your schedule may not be what someone else's is, nor does it have to be. How you choose to navigate this, how you choose to check off on your list, have I done everything that I can? Have they done everything that they can? You're going to go through that tussle in your brain, and that's okay. Daisy says, break the cycle of these trust and trying to compromise. Yeah, it's exhausting. But remember, you can't be the only one who's putting that effort out. They have to meet you there halfway as well. Okay. And if that partner's not willing to put that sense of effort in, you have to then, again, what we were just talking about before, right? What Jeremy was saying with the boundaries. We have to have our boundaries. Okay. And we have to also manage our expectations, right? Because Daisy says, yes, I low-key feel like I'm doing 80% of the work. So this goes into what I was saying here. Who is setting the bar in your relationship? Who's setting the expectations? Is it you or is it them? Right? Because sometimes we're sitting here and we expect all of this out of this person, but they never promised us that. They never said that was what they were capable of giving us. We have to listen to what people say, just like they need to listen to what you're saying. Okay. Daisy says, that's a good question. I want you to just take time, Daisy. Be honest. Take time and question things. Take time to write your list of pros and cons out. Take time to figure out what will work either way, the worst case, the best case scenario. Daisy says, I feel like he is the only one that apologizes when, I feel like I'm the only one that apologizes when something goes wrong. That sounds pretty one-sided, my love. And that probably boosts his ego. It does. That also sounds a bit like emotional manipulation to you as well. Okay. Yeah, I got you. They said, no, I am. I got you. That sounds like emotional manipulation as well. And that's unfortunate because a lot of people go through that without even realizing it. Daisy, take a moment, reassess, reevaluate, and figure out what is your path. Can you see yourself here in the next 5 years? And if the answer is no, something's got to change. Can you see yourself doing this again for another year, another 6? Oh, my love, Daisy, you got a lot on your plate there, my love. I'm sending you lots of luck, and thank you again so much for that beautiful donation.
Daisy, you said something just now that says, I don't think that he means to manipulate. That is incorrect. When they manipulate, it's on purpose. It's never where they're doing it innocently. There's always motive. And she also said that is true. And thank you. You helped a lot.
Thank you, Journey, for reading that. Thank you, Daisy. Thank you, Daisy. Thank you.
All right, guys. And Squirrel says, let's go internet, not girlfriend. Guys, we've had a lot of fun with you guys, and to be able to connect with you guys and helping us help this family. We do appreciate all the donations that came in today. Absolutely wonderful. I'm going to let everybody say their good nights to you guys, starting with Kay, and we will go down the list.
All right, guys, I want to thank you so much. And of course, all of my Psychic Connection family, from the front of the stage to the back of the stage, to those who can't be here and those who are here in spirit. We appreciate every single person. And something near and dear to my heart, it is always Mother's Day. To the mothers who have babies in heaven, to the mothers who have unborn babies, to the mothers who are expecting, to the mothers who've been raising children their whole lives, and to some who are just beginning. I want to wish you all a wonderful Mother's Day. And thank you for joining us. Squirrel says, good night, Kay. See you in Honolulu. I'll see you, my love. Good night, everyone. I love you all to pieces. So badass as always, Alexa. Jean, says, thank you all for your time and insights. Have a wonderful rest of your night. We thank you guys all so much for participating and showing up. And again, for everyone who donated. I'll pass on over to Squirrel.
Hey, y'all. I wanted to say thank every single one of you, including all the readers and Journey, for having us, for spending some of your precious time with us. That means a lot. And of course, happy Mother's Day to the fathers too, because a lot of people forget daddies do a great deal of mothering. And Matthew says, thank you. You're welcome, Matthew. And Squirrel says, good night, Sister Squirrel. I love you. I'm sorry, ask for Bunny on your turn. I will ask you 10 million questions to make up for it next time. You got it, Squirrel. It's okay. We don't get hurt feeling tears, those of you who hate to choose a reader. And Matthew says, I love y'all. Dude, we already love you. You have been wonderful. Thank you, everybody. And I'm going to pass you on to Bunny.
Thank you all so much, from the front of the house to the back of the house, to all of our readers here, and to everyone who was kind enough to send in your beautiful donations, and everyone who was awesome enough tonight to participate. Your support and appreciation for what we do here means so much. And I am so happy to be here reading for all of your beautiful energies. And I also want to say, Squirrel says, good night, Bunny. I love you. Thank you for telling me about my epic goth wedding. Anytime, my friend. I also want to take a moment to thank all the mothers, the fathers, the aunties, the sisters, everybody who comes through for all the wonderful children in their life. All of you hold an important role. Some of you may have to mother more than others, and some of you may act in place of mothers. Matthew says, I'm a single father myself, but I get help from a very special lady too. That's beautiful, Matthew. And I'm so glad you're able to get that help. But thank you to everyone who supports someone you love in your life, especially a young child. All of you are mothers in your own way, and you all are doing an amazing job. It's hard. It's rough in 2024, but you're all doing phenomenal. Do your best and keep going. I'm going to pass you guys to Journey.
All right, guys. We've had such a wonderful time here. I seen something Squirrel says he won't see this, but sending my love to Matt. I thought that was a beautiful message that needed to be posted. So, Matt, you've got others out here thinking about you. Stay strong, buddy. All right. I know that everyone here, it may not be a mom, but we love each and every one of you. And if you guys are here and helping us support this channel, doing what you've done something for a family that you didn't know you're going to be able to do. So we appreciate everything that you guys have done and everything that you bring here. And Matthew says, thank you. You are welcome, Matthew. And I do feel that you guys love being here, as we've seen numerous times. We love doing this for you guys. So just make sure you guys support us by giving us a like, looking at some of the information that we put out. We appreciate it. Squirrel says, good night, handsome Journey. I love you even though you put my emotions for strangers on blast. Not a problem. Not a problem. Anytime. Just bring them to the surface and I will share them with the world. But sometimes someone else's emotions is a good example for others to learn from. So never take that as an insult, because what you've learned may help somebody else. And that's why I talk about my emotions. That's why I talk about the things that I've been through, because a lot of things that I've been through help others. That's why we're put in the position that we're put in. You're able to help other people without even realizing it. So that's what we do here at My Psychic Connection. I want to say thank you all. And from everyone here at My Psychic Connection, we want to say thank you all. Guys, have a beautiful night. We will see you guys all again tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern, with me, Journey Ryan Live. And Kay will be coming back soon. Kay's like, it's me. It's not you yet. You still got time, girl. Still got time. Matthew says, yes, sir, and thank you. You are so welcome. We're so happy to have you. Ladies, this has been amazing. Happy Mother's Day to y'all. And thank you for taking time out of your day to help this family with me. I appreciate it. It means the world.
Aww.
I know. Hearts.
Take my heart out.
Everybody have a good night, and we will see you later. We're all waiting for that video. That's why everybody sat really still, in case anybody was wondering.